We go through this every year. You know perfectly well what holiday it is.
Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whoopee.
Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today we have a super incredible Halloween shenanigan movie review, but I'm not doing it. This is a surprise special guest. I have my sister back after a long time being on the channel. Pam is here, and she's got a special treat for us for Halloween and also her upcoming birthday, which is going to be tomorrow. How you doing, Pam?
Good afternoon. I am good. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see you and glad to be back in full effect of my horror genre that I love so much.
Yep. So today you're going to do a movie review for Aftershock.
Yes.
Which, if you sell this review very well, maybe I'll finally actually watch it. But yeah, so here we go, everybody. Here's Pam doing her Pamela's movie review for Eli Roth Aftershock.
So Aftershock. I am, first of all, I'm going to do this as always. The thumbs up. But this is a 2012 horror film, horror thriller. It was listed as, and it's directed by Nicolás López, and it's starring one of my favorites, Eli Roth. And you'll see even I think I wouldn't say starring, I'd say a cameo of Selena Gomez, Nicholas Martinez, and Ariel Levy. And then there's also a young lady, Andrea Osvárt, a very great actress. And if you are looking for pretty ladies to see in this movie, there is tons of them. So if that will get you to watch it, I bet you'll stay, because not only is the cast great looking, but the acting is as well. And this is also based on a true events that happened in 2010. I think there was an actual event very similar. This is based on, and they are in Chile. And there's a group of American tourists and some friends, and they're just on a vacation to have a good time, and take some tourism things in. And they're starting out into a winery, and they meet some ladies there, and they're trying to get attention. They're putting all of their, is, if I'm saying it right, machismo, to get the attention of the ladies. And it starts out, in that sort of way. And as this movie goes along, they are going to a party in like an underground nightclub. And what I like about the movie is the scenery. Place I've always wanted to go. And in this movie, you can actually like feel like you're there. Almost like reading a book. This was to me, watching this movie. And while they're enjoying themselves and having a good time in this underground nightclub and trying to get the attention of the ladies, um, they're in an earthquake. They're in an actual, very massive earthquake. Um, and one of the characters, they're two sisters, and one is very afraid of tunnels and anything similar. So in the beginning, when they're going on these tours, she has a lot of fears and phobias, um, and it just builds up to what's coming into the movie. um, I would say the directing was very good to capture the essence of the fear on their faces. Was so real, so real. Um, so they're in this nightclub and they're having a good time, and then this earthquake hits and reality sets in. They're underground and they must get to the surface some sort of way. and they are encountering death every step, every moment. Things are falling, things are happening, and their close group somehow manages to survive. They're still going. They're still trying to reach the surface. Um, and in reaching the surface, they find an almost purge like atmosphere when they come out of it. And this movie is like pre-purge era movie. And so it's very much in comparison to what the world looked like on the surface. Prisoners had escaped, things were happening. And so places to get help, were very, very slim, very far, very few, very slim. They were not able to, come across too many people or for safety. And when I tell you they went through a series of events to survive, to finally reach, where they were going. And if that wasn't enough, they hear this alarm and they find out that not only are they in the midst of an earthquake, not only are they in the midst of the aftershocks of the earthquake, but now a tsunami is coming. I think that is what really captured my attention because I wanted to see, what's this tsunami like? What was this going to be like for them? Like, I'd want to see how they were going to incorporate a tsunami into this horror film, like how much more they could take. I don't want to do a lot of spoiling, so I won't give away a lot of detail. But I will say there is gory things that you will see in this movie. If you are like me, you will enjoy them. If you're a little squeamish, you're going to have to cover your eyes. But once they get, like I said, to the surface, they are seeking help. And they come across one person that can help them, that is, a fireman. I will say that. And once, and I'm not sure because it almost made me feel like there was a little paranormal activity as well going on, without spoiling too much, as well, because they were in a lot of sacred places that they have their burial grounds. Um, but getting to the surface, and I will not spoil the end because I really, really want, I really, really, anyone who hasn't seen it, especially Jim, I want him to have the anticipation of the ending just as me. Um, I will say this: the ending is for me. It was kind of predictable, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to skip around. I'm sorry that I did. I got a little bit distracted. Um, but once they get to the surface and they reach, a few people that can help them, and you just when you think things are going to work out for them, things start turning and twisting. And just as much as they're anticipating the tsunami, I'm anticipating the tsunami. I'm sure you're going to be anticipating this. Um, but I will say, how can I word this? Oh, Jim, shucks. Oh gosh, how can I word this? It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. You're not going to want to miss anything. And I will say, Eli Roth, one of my favorites, um, really made the movie, um, as well as some of the other cast members. But I kind of lost track of thought because I'm thinking about this tsunami and how not to spoil anything. Um, just watch the movie. I'll say that. Just watch the movie, give it a chance, based on true events, an actual earthquake, actual true events that happened in Chile, 2010, and get some popcorn. You're gonna want it.